What's going on, guys? My name is Fish. This is my tank, and don't have the glass, it freaks me out. This is the Fish Tank Wrestling Podcast, and what might be the greatest week in all of professional wrestling, certainly the greatest week of the year, WrestleMania week. And I'm so excited, especially for this one, because it's my very first time I am going to WrestleMania. Very, very excited. Hopefully not the last time. But right now, we're not going to talk about WWE. We're going to talk about the other show that's going on. Big show. I know there's a lot of shows going on this week. Wish I could go to them all, but I can't. Anyway, Supercard of Honor, Ring of Honor show that's going on in Lakeland, Florida. Great town. Live really close to there. Anyway, I want to talk about that. I want to give it its own video. And then also later today, you'll see the NXT TakeOver review, or preview, preview and predictions. I want to give that its own one. And then tomorrow, Friday, before I go to Orlando on Saturday, will be the WrestleMania 33 predictions show. And I'm very, very excited. Like I said, my very first WrestleMania, and it is looking to be a very, very great card. So without further ado, let's get right into the preview, the predictions for Supercard of Honor. Just a heads up, I'm not going to go through every single match. I'm looking at the card right now, and there are a lot of matches. I have no idea what to call, so I'm only going to call the big ones that I've seen prominently on TV over the past couple weeks on the Fight app, which is super duper awesome. I'm gonna have to watch Supercard of Honor on it, probably Monday, because I'm going to the TakeOver show instead of Supercard of Honor. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. And I'm just going to go in order from what it has on their website. I'll start at the bottom and go up to the top. So, in our first match, we got the Briscoes, Jay and Mark Briscoe, obviously, and Bully Ray taking on Bullet Club, Hangman Page, and the Gorillas of Destiny in a 6-man tag team match. If I'm not mistaken, the Briscoes and Bully Ray are the 6-man tag team champions ever since the guy from the Kingdom crushed his shins on the barricade doing a moonsault. Didn't see it, but I heard it was awful. So I'm going to say the Briscoes and Bully Ray pick this one up. They're new champs. They need some momentum going on. Again, forgive me for not being super familiar with Ring of Honor yet. I've only really watched it for a couple months, but really on a weekly basis, maybe the past month or so. So I do apologize for that. But that's gonna be a good match. Obviously, all 6 men in there are great wrestlers, and actually, Bully Ray actually trained the Gorillas of Destiny, which is really cool. But in the end, I got the Briscoes and Bully Ray going over. And next match, we have the Texas Bull Rope match. Cody, not named Rhodes, because copyright, is going to take on Jay Lethal. Now, at Final Battle, Cody got the better of Jay Lethal, and I think he got the better of him one more time in a match, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to say Jay Lethal wins this one. He really needs a win going into, his next program. And Cody, I think, is going to spend more time on Impact and then also in New Japan, when Jay Lethal is more of a full-time guy for Ring of Honor. So I really see him staying longer, so he's going to benefit more from the win. So whatever the rules of a Texas Bull Rope match is, I assume it's touching all 4 corners or something. We're like that. So Jay Lethal's going to touch all 4 corners before Cody does and win the match. So the next match, and these next 3 matches are going to be absolutely incredible. The main reason I'm going to watch the show later is for the Ring of Honor television title with Adam Cole, baby, taking on the villain Marty Scurll. Now, I don't remember who was advertised before Adam Cole, and I don't think anyone was. But since Adam Cole lost the world title to Christopher Daniels, who we'll talk about later, he got a shot at the Ring of Honor television title, which Marty Scurll has. So not too much of a build. I think the title changed less than a month ago. It was only maybe 2 weeks ago that Daniels picked up the Ring of Honor television, or the World Championship, excuse me. So this will be a great match. Both these guys are incredible. Still very young, too. I still can't believe Adam Cole's only 27, 28. But I got the villain, Marty Scurll, my boy, going over in this one, mainly because I think Adam Cole's on his way out, so I think they're going to slowly start having him kind of leave the title scene, and rumor is he's going to WWE. In fact, I think it was Jim Ross who said that Adam Cole going to WWE is the worst kept secret in Ring of Honor, or something like that. So I see him going there. So obviously, I don't think he's going to win the TV title right before he leaves, and his contract's up pretty soon. So don't be surprised if we see him show up at NXT or even the main roster next couple months. But I got the villain retaining. The next match, our second to last match, on their website, so I assume it's not the main event, and I don't blame them, is the Ring of Honor World Championship match with Christopher Daniels defending his title against Dalton Castle. And to me, this is the hardest match to pick. You have two faces going in. Obviously, Christopher Daniels is a face, and I'm pretty sure Dalton Castle's a face too. If he's not a face, he's just over. But the way I saw him booked on the last, I guess, the go-home episode of Ring of Honor, he was booked as a face. So he's gonna, I assume, be a face. So this would be a perfect opportunity for some kind of double turn. Or not a double turn, excuse me, it'd be a turn, whether it be Daniels or Castle. Now, Castle is definitely going to be Ring of Honor World Champion one day. He's so over. He's so charismatic. He's great in the ring. Like, his gimmick with the boys is incredible. I'm jumping on his bandwagon late, but man, I am jumping on the Dalton Castle bandwagon. But the question is he going to do it as Supercard of Honor? Obviously, Christopher Daniels is a veteran. He's been in the business for 25 years. This is his only world championship that he's won, which, I mean, it's wrestling, so I don't want to say it doesn't mean anything, but at the same time, he's not this, people are deciding who wins the world championship or not. But obviously a great feat after 25 years being world champion, but I gotta go with my gut and say Dalton Castle's gonna win. And I can't quite tell you why, but I think it's his time. He has a DVD coming out pretty soon. I saw Ring of Honor promote. And I think he's at the point where he can be the world champion. Even if he's not, like, I guess, fully, like, the Ring of Honor guy. You think of, Adam Cole is leaving. How many other people is Christopher Daniels going to fight? So I really want to see Dalton Castle win it. He's the younger guy going into it, and Daniels doesn't need the title. But I think Castle winning the title will boost his stock that much more, and might push him to become like the face of Ring of Honor. And who doesn't like that smirk that he does? Who would not want that face as the poster, as the face of your company? That mustache. He's got the boys in the background. I got Dalton Castle winning this, but it's gonna be a great match for sure. And what I assume is the main event, and rightfully so, because this match is going to be absolutely incredible. For the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles, we have the Hardys, Matt and Jeff, defending against the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson. Now, this match is going to be a giant spot fest with a ton of in-ring psychology, crazy moves, and everyone on three say the Young Bucks. 1, 2, 3, Young Bucks. They're going to win. Now, I don't fault. In fact, it's a great move that Ring of Honor did, bring the Hardys in for a month, winning the tag team titles. That got eyes on the product. When people, go on Twitter, they see Broken Matt Hardy's really fun Twitter. They see, oh, he's the Ring of Honor, or him and Jeff are the Ring of Honor champions. I gotta go check out Ring of Honor. And then they see their match this week against the Briscoes, be like, wow, Briscoes are really good. And then they're going to see their match against the Young Bucks, and they're going to say, wow, these Young Bucks guys are really good. They're going to see the rest of the card and say, wow, this Ring of Honor stuff is really cool. I'm going to watch it for free on my Fight app because I can. So great move, but obviously it was only, or not obviously necessarily, but it's going to be for a month, it looks like, with the Hardys going to WWE, hopefully at Mania. That'd be really cool, especially for me going and do something there, whatever it is. But the Young Bucks are going to retain back, or going to get their titles back, get the Ring of Honor titles back, the Superkick titles back, and it's just going to be an absolutely incredible match, and guys are going to do things they probably shouldn't do, but it will look really, really cool. So this might be, honestly, like, from an in-ring standpoint, the best card of the weekend. Out of, just WWE and Ring of Honor, out of those 3 shows that I'm reviewing. Obviously WrestleMania is going to be WrestleMania. And TakeOver, as I'll get into next on the next video. That's going to be, it's an interesting card. There's a couple of really good matches, but there's also not a ton of matches. But let's get into that in the next video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe for more awesome videos, and I'll see you guys next time.